Hello everybody, BrioS here. Today I have for you one of the more iconic mechs of the Mechwarrior franchise, and this gorgeous baby you see here is the Black Knight, the 75-ton inner sphere battle mech made popular by the Mechwarrior 4 expansion pack of the same name. And even though it's really gorgeous, you don't see it very often on the battlefield in Mechwarrior Online. And that's because this mech, even though it has great structure quirks and even a sensor range boost of 80 meters, it does have really low hard points, most of them centered around the waist, and the right arm one is even lower. And that is a problem, and let me tell you why. So to show you how low the hard points are on this Black Knight, here I am in testing grounds on Tourmaline Desert with the friendly volunteer Atlas over there, Mech Spawner Pilot. And I'm gonna peek over this ridge to show you how bad the hard points are. So as we move up, we can see the head of the Atlas just the top, and the large pulses and the medium pulses all hit the ground except for the head, which is high mounted. Moving up, I can see half the Atlas, and it's the same situation. Only the head laser is able to hit the Atlas. As I move up even further, everything still hits the ground except the top laser again, and even though I can see all of the Atlas right now, my large pulse, one of them still hits the ground. And finally, at this position, all the lasers except the right arm laser, which still hits the ground, can finally hit the Atlas. So this is a good firing position, most of the lasers can hit, and if you look at it from the Atlas's point of view, this is how much I have to expose myself. Most of the mech, from the groin up, a very large target for the enemy to shoot, and that's never a good thing. So now that we know the hard points are really low, we can work around it or at least work with it. Knowing the flaws of a mech allows you to play it better, but honestly, they are really low. So let's take a look at the build I'm using for you guys today. As you could see, lots of pulse lasers, 2 large pulses in the right torso, low mounted, and 4 or rather 5 medium pulse lasers spread out all over the mech, including the high mounted one in the head. And all this with dual AMS. Yep, this is a dual AMS build with 3 tons of AMS ammunition. With 17 double heatsinks, it's gonna be kinda hot actually, but you can manage it if you know what to do with it. And with a light fusion 320 engine, you can actually move at a speed of 69.1, which is pretty decent. The left arm has no weapons, so this is going to be a shield sight. So when you take damage, present the life sight to the enemy, and you can actually tank quite a lot of damage, as you can see in the gameplay. So even though you can't really hill hump or peek vertically, you can of course walk around the corners and deal with its flaws once you know it. So anyway, let's move on to the skills I'm using for this particular pulse build. Being a pulse build is going to be really hot, so 32 SP is getting all the heat gen skills for a reduction of 10.5% for the heat. And along with the cooldown of 6.75 and a range of 9%, you can actually do quite a bit of damage actually, all pinpoint because the pulses have a short duration. Mobility 13 SPs is kind of my standard on the right side. That allows me to have an XL decel bonus of 10.5% and 14%, with the 24% turn rate being really nice. And because I want to play a more tanky style, I'm putting 15 SPs into survival because I'm going to take a lot of damage going over the top and going around corners. So yeah, I need this. So 15 SPs allowing me to increase my armor and my structure by 7.5 and 12% respectively. And that actually makes quite a bit of difference, as you can see in the first gameplay, which is to come. And yet again, as I said, because this is a hot build, 20 SPs in operations for 5 nodes of coolrun, increasing heat dissipation by 10%, and 5 nodes of heat containment to increase the heat capacity by 10%. No sensor skills because I believe in hardcover, and the points can be spent elsewhere. And 11 SPs into auxiliary for 2 strikes, 2 cool shots, and a cool shot cooldown of 25%. And this will allow me to fire the second cool shot 25% faster. So that's it. That's the Black Knight, the very beautiful but very flawed build, and that's why you don't see many Black Knights around on the battlefield. But like I always say, if you know the flaws of a mech, you can always play to work around it. And other than its flaws, it's also beautiful, which is its best part. It's kinda tanky with all those structure quirks, and all these pulses basically have lots of pinpoint damage. Dual AMS actually helps the team, but you can of course remove them for more speed or more heat sinks. So anyway, I'm going to show you some gameplay of this Black Knight in action, so let's go. So as I was saying earlier, knowing the flaws of the mech allows you to play it better. And here we have Binding Collective, where some of the ramps at Delta 4 and Echo 4 are some of the key choke points. And with this mech, I really don't want to go over the hill too much. I would actually prefer corner peeking rather than heal humping with this build, unless absolutely necessary. Because like I said, if I'm going to go over the ramps, I'm going to take lots of damage before I can fire a single shot in.
Echo 5, assaults are coming. Run, Chupacabra. Run.
Yep. Don't
So that
worry.
Brave Flea has gotten us some
Quite a
vital
few
intel on
coming this
enemy
way.
positioning.
Yeah, we don't have the
Echo 5,
mass.
Echo 4.
Yeah, I don't really want to go over the hill, so I'm just going to stop here at this slope, cover the top. Wait for the friendly team to move up. But as you can see, most of the friendly team is on my right.
Yeah, left flank looks clear.
Artillery strike online.
I'm gonna join Charlie Lance. Justin, watch it. You're alone.
Yeah, this Marauder's going to go up alone.
No, there are
Gonna
people.
walk into a hail of fire if you do that.
Yep, I did warn you.
Yep, he did.
There are two.
So bad trade there, but we have the top with that Marauder.
New target
Here they come.
acquired.
King Crab, Bravo.
So Bravo's gonna peek. I'm gonna wait instead of going up. I dropped the strike. Oops.
Sorry, Bravo left torso.
Shot the Jaeger a bit of war crimes.
So,
So here's their push.
Here comes the next one.
They're gonna push to the top now.
Artillery strike
Charlie, they have the top by the way. Let them go up. Charlie right torso.
So instead of peeking, I'm gonna let them come up. They want
They
the top,
always
don't
do.
they? Thankfully, friendly team is reinforcing my position.
Those near Fox 4 can try to flank them.
I'm actually waiting for the King Crab to appear. Bravo.
Fox 4 and Fox 5 guys. Spawn.
Yeah, not all, not all.
Ooh, more mass now. Time to be a bit more aggressive.
UAV, thank you.
New target
Oh,
acquired.
our
Bravo's
Marauder
alone
went,
if anybody wants to jump up.
our Marauder went down. Here they are trying to
Don't
push
go
up.
over, just drop strikes. Target the sides.
Lots of trading right now, but we have lots of big guys with us. I'm not gonna block them, I'm gonna wait for my turn. There's that King Crab.
King Crab, Bravo. Left torso.
He drops down.
Target the strikes. The side.
Not a good
Yep.
position for him.
Thank you.
New target acquired.
Here he comes again. This time it's India.
Fafnir,
It's
obviously.
a Fafnir.
New target acquired.
Moving up.
Here's the
Next,
push.
next target.
Alpha, left torso.
Mauler's a bit slow. As a result, the other guy is isolated. Fafnir's isolated now at the top. Golf takes too much damage.
Left
They're-
torso of everything. Golf.
New target acquired.
Charlie Nix, right torso.
They're not pushing up well. One at a time, they're moving in. Charlie's right torso.
Mauler,
got
left torso.
That Jaeger, gotta remember
Alpha.
that. Yet again, they're trading badly. Heal humping one at a time. Really bad idea.
New target acquired.
Now we have mass, so that's kind of an advantage, even though it's 0-2.
Golf. Yeah, good shot. Fox 4, try to flank them.
New target acquired.
I'm gonna hit it to the top.
Why did
Take
you
a bit of
even go
damage.
to Fox 4? I was telling you guys, like, this is not
Yeah,
the
twisting the
position.
damage away.
Just like there. I don't understand.
Fafnir. Help me
Yeah,
the
one
Fafnir,
Fafnir
please.
here. I'm gonna brawl with him. Twisting that damage away.
Thank
Yeah.
you. 4-3.
Down he goes.
New target acquired.
Hotel Shadowcat.
One Shadowcat isolated there. Try to be sneaky. Sneaky.
Acquired.
But we see him. Doing lots of torso twisting to twist any damage I take.
Target destroyed.
Got you,
Take
Ray.
the top. Take the top.
Just, yeah. Stay on the top.
Yeah, just stay together, call targets. Like guys just run around. Scout.
Kojak needs help. Kojak
Yeah,
needs
some
help.
calls to coordinate the team.
Where? Echo 4.
I wish people will tell me where.
Yeah.
Need help where? Give
Alright, going
coordinates,
low.
people.
Target acquired.
Oh, good work on a slap now.
So enemy slapped in the cord. Time to go down. I'm still pretty fresh.
New
Echo
target
4 guys.
acquired.
Timber, I'm going in. Support me guys.
Time to brawl. We have a slight advantage. Oh, big guys.
Yep.
Lots of targets. But it's 6-4.
Let's push together. Everybody.
Time for a push.
Let's go.
Call is
Those
made.
behind me go wide.
Call is made.
Going now.
Time to go.
Going now.
Yeah, gotta be brave sometimes. Lead the charge. Use all my armor.
Get him, get him. I'm tanking for you guys.
Yeah, I like doing this. Oh no, I wasn't on override. Mistake here.
Go get him.
Center
Crap.
target.
But I live. The structure quirks really help.
9-5 though. Push in. Fox 4, good work guys. You did a lot actually. You pulled away a lot.
One Slapner there. Target to my right, but I'm relying on my buddies to get him, which is always a bad idea. So, torso blows off, heat kills me, but Lots of damage. Leading the charge, 4 kills, 943 damage. I did work, guys. And sometimes you just gotta lead the charge, take lots of damage, probably die. But it gets the team moving.
Very nicely done, team.
Yeah, it gets the team moving.
We had a really bad position, but you guys did it. Much thanks to Foxfall taking like the pressure away from Echo 4.
Which is true. So the Fox Force actually took some pressure off the main force, harassing the sides like those Slapner as we piled on the ramp and eventually took out all their big guys. And it's a 12-6 win. So knowing the flaws of this mech, I decided not to heal him but rather work around corners, and that works out wonderfully for a 12-6 victory. And with that, let's take a look at the damage and all this stuff. So 943 damage, 4 KMDDs, 2 solo and total of 4 kills is very decent. Dual AMS didn't do much, only 56 missiles, but more or less guarantees you a very nice match score, 5-9 in this case. As you can see, the second match is already in progress. Should be around the corner soon. Large pulses hit the ground because of the low hard points. Lots of missiles come in.
And please call the smoke next time.
Yeah, here we are eating damage. Dual AMS is having a field day shooting them. But as you can see, the team is not aggressive at all. Look at that Phoenix Hawk, he's just gonna stand around. Bravo, Golf 7, let's move up slowly. Golf 8 to Golf 7. Trying to get the team to move. Low mounts the target, guys. Low mounts really don't help here. Also Charlie, keep dropping smoke. So if we look at the minimap, team is just being very passive, waiting for the enemy to push up, which is normally a good idea sometimes. But with the enemy being really lerm heavy, it's not a good idea. And I'm really not enjoying myself hitting the ground. Hill humping is not the best way to play this Black Knight.
They learned at the Fox 7.
Yep, we have a DC.
So we're gonna stay here, protect the C.
Yeah, yet again, lasers hit the ground. Focused by the enemy by all these missiles. Lots of lone roads on the other side. Dual AMS helps, but it's not gonna save the day. Time for me to fall back. Look at all these guys. Look at the Phoenix Hawk again. Okay, it's gotta be a bit more aggressive. All of them just standing around waiting for things to happen. So CT is caught. Time to change my strategy. Team is too passive. Instead of being salty about the team, gonna work with what we have. With my dual AMS, gonna give them some EMS support as I just cover them rather than
we got a pop injury.
rather than being aggressive. Roger.
BX.
Wait for it to come.
Watch out.
Down. Since we're not doing much, we'll wait for it to come. Yeah, look at the team, just waiting. Just sitting here eating lerms. Good news is that at least the AMS will shoot down a lot. So the problem with passive teams is that you're gonna get lermed to death in this
we look
case.
fine.
And we're gonna get flanked. And that's a big issue. Against lerm boats, it's always easier to just push through, especially if you have a tanky mech like this Annihilator here. But nah, he'd rather just rotate.
Supernova coming left flank, Golf 7.
Yep, Bravo right torso, almost open, front. And as the team pushes, my team falls back. Look at all the missiles, look at this Phoenix Hawk just dancing in the rain. Dancing in the rain. Eating
They're
missiles.
pushing left now.
They're pushing left. Dancing in the rain.
Okay, don't run, don't run.
Eating lerms. Yeah, anyway, the team's falling
Supernova
back. Bravo left torso's open, Golf 7. Still trying my best to call targets, but team is rotating as you can see. Look at the minimap. So we waited. Team's going right anyway. Follow the team, follow the team.
Yeah, we have to
We
follow
waited a
them.
long time for
Yeah,
them to
we have to.
push. And when they push, we rotate. Typical soup queue. Coming from left side.
Guys, cut through the center now.
All those missiles. 3 tons of ammo and only 25% left. So I'm gonna reinforce Golf 7. We might be able to
Golf
do
7
something.
group, go for the Nova Cat.
Yeah, I think they have a full Lerm group. At least one Supernova, one Nova Cat.
Delta going down.
Yeah, that's after Delta. The Fafner, please. Yeah, calling targets. Hopefully getting helping the team focus their fire.
Juliet right torso.
But the team has taken too much damage from Lerms. That's gonna be an issue in the long term. Golf 8, turn around. Golf 8.
Override shut down. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Lima's a learn boat also.
New target
Somebody
acquired.
assassinate Kilo. Kilo got isolated, so it's time to take him out. It's a Supernova A. Kilo right torso. They're very lerm heavy. Yeah, cancerous learn boat.
New target acquired.
Finally in position to shoot. Doing some damage. And he just quit the game. He gave up, look at it. He disconnected.
Target
Goodbye.
destroyed.
Turn left, good shot Pyrie. Hotel 8 targets. Yeah, Pyrie gets the kill. Nice lady, but vicious. Regroup on the main force. And that was a cowardly supernova. Golf 7. Ignore the...
Back.
Yeah, ignore the two idiots at
New
Hotel
target
7.
acquired.
Highlander Hotel left torso.
We got two people in the back, Hotel 8 coming around. Watch
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Whoever's in Hotel 8, watch it.
New target.
So it's a tight game, 3-4.
ALS ammo depleted.
India, legs. All my EMS ammo. 3 tons, all gone. India lost a leg. Need support here. Oh, suddenly it's 3-6.
Left torso.
Highlander both side torsos. We took too much damage from Lerms. And I go down. Casper gets me. 718 damage. Not too bad, 1 kill. 4-7. It's just a matter of time. We were too aggressive, too little, too late. Or rather, not aggressive at all.
Acquired.
So Coffee in the street boat, flanking the enemy, but the TNC just too many targets here.
New target.
Go for the Yen Lo Wang. The Centurion. Yeah, India.
Incoming.
Good
try,
Coffee goal
dude.
goes down. Good try, Coffee. Just too many. 5-9.
Yeah.
Kind of inevitable.
So
The
much more.
win-loss right now. It's okay. It's not so bad.
Missile. Left torso.
Yeah.
So can this guy the kill? Can Harmonic in his 317 kill this learn boat here? Yeah, he can. Good news, a lot of them are caught. The Centurion is really badly caught.
Acquired.
Yeah, couldn't finish him off.
Yeah, that's the Centurion. Harmonic on the right. There he is. No point getting salty. Good luck. It is what it is. So 610. Don't think this flea can kill all 6.
Flag
Not sure what the other guy is. If you look at the minimap, it's a light in the Echo 8. Not sure what he's doing. So I will. Yeah, he's sniping. It's a spider. Too large. This build should be done with 2 ER large if you're gonna do this. So maybe you can get 1 more kill. Bring us some glory. But since the end is inevitable, let's just fast forward to the end. So as you could see from this match and the last match, the Black Knight can perform well if played well, but those low hard points are a real problem. And as you can see in this match in particular, in the initial engagement, most of these lasers are going to be an issue if you're going to fight against people around the hill. It's always easier to play with its strengths, that is tankiness, its dual EMS for this particular build, rather than its flaws. In this case, the low mount's going to give you a problem as you gauge over and yeah, gonna have lots of your laser bolts hit into the ground, and that's kind of irritating actually. So anyway, also passiveness in teams is an issue. This team was really passive, as I said earlier. With such a lerm heavy enemy team, you should just push through the damage and just smash them. But we were just waiting, and when the enemy came, we just rotated, and that's soup queue for you. And that's why a lot of people get irritated. And even though this build has dual EMS, which helps shoot down missiles, I ran out of my 3 tons of EMS ammo. That means I shot down quite a lot of missiles. It's not gonna save you. Even if you have quad EMS against so many missiles, remember, if you are not dealing damage and they are, they will win, and vice versa. So that's the general rule. So remember, shoot down missiles is fine, but go and fight. So and then the match is over. Got the dancing, beautiful break dancing spider right now with that horrible... It should use 2 ER large instead of 2 large. But anyway, rounding off the match, 880 missiles shot down, 718 damage, 1 kill, and yes, there it is, 555 max score.